I don't like clowns.
Roll the tape, please, Mr. Garrison. Oh,
no. What's your biggest turnoff in guys?
Probably when they don't work out.
What the fuck? And in this case, it was a Haitian man here illegally charged with raping a 15-year-old girl in the state of Massachusetts. This migrant suspect entered the U.S. through a Biden parole program in June of 2023 that flew Haitian people from Haiti to the United States.
Now, a controversial Biden administration program is flying tens of thousands of migrants into the U.S. every month, and we're not quite sure where they're going.
What the hell is even that?
Well, the governor of Massachusetts, her name is Maura Healey, was asked about the assault and the policies that Massachusetts have, the sanctuary policies Massachusetts has. Here's what take a close look to what she said. Watch.
It's a horrible situation, horrible allegation, and my thoughts are with the victim and her family. I think that we have the right systems in place. Unfortunately, this is a terrible incident. You don't want to see anything like this happen. This is also an individual who came in lawfully under the federal government through a federal program. It is unfortunate that from time to time things will happen.
Shit happens.
So that she wasn't just 15, Pete, she was also disabled. The whole situation is repulsive, what we've allowed to happen. And there's so many details that I want to know. Are illegal migrants being housed in hotels along with American citizens who don't know that these are illegal migrants? What's happening in that hotel? And then he's part of this program, this parole program you talked about, Pete, where he's flown in. This is because the Biden administration knows that the jam at the border, the chaos there is politically bad. So they're trying to evade the border and just fly them directly into our country.
We could afford to take in a heartbeat another 2 million people. I would also move to increase the total number of immigrants able to come to the United States.
All right, Meat Giant Tyson laying off 1,200 workers after closing its pork factory in Perry, Iowa, only later to announce 52,000 jobs for migrants.
The company's excuse: migrants are getting the jobs that Americans don't want. A human resources executive for the company telling Bloomberg the migrants have been, quote, very loyal. They've been uprooted, and what they want is stability. What they want is a sense of belonging.
Let's bring in Fox and Friends Weekend co-host Pete Hegseth. Pete, good to see you.
Yes.
But again, lower wages, taking American jobs. This was the reason why Democrats were opposed to illegal immigration 10, 15, 25 years ago. But here it plays out. This costs Americans a livelihood.
That's true. It was also the reason why the Chamber of Commerce crowd of the Republican Party was so resistant to Donald Trump back in 2015, 2016, dependent on importing cheap labor. He said, we're going to build that wall.
Well, we can build a wall.
I'm going to stop this. I'm going to put Americans first. Wages will rise as a result. And now you've got an inversion of that with the Democrat Party saying, come on in. And then we've heard glimpses of it, right, when Nancy Pelosi said, who else is going to pick our crops? Right?
We need them to pick the crops.
The Biden administration sending an additional $25 million to Haiti as 80% of Port-au-Prince is now under control of violent criminal gangs. And now the White House is actively discussing using the U.S. naval base in Guantanamo Bay to process migrants if Haitian refugees flee to the U.S. en masse.
Wildlife officers interdicted a vessel that had 25 illegal immigrants, potential illegal immigrants from Haiti. In their boat, in their vessel, they had firearms, they had drugs, they had night vision gear, and were boating very recklessly, which would potentially endanger other folks. So that vessel was interdicted near the Sebastian Inlet. And those illegal aliens were turned over to the Coast Guard for deportation.
And we've interdicted 13,580 illegal aliens. So we're putting
our assets in place to be able to defend the state.
You can pretty much be assured that Joe Biden and his Department of Justice will be suing you like they've been suing Greg Abbott and any other state that tries to fill the void and enforce the laws that Joe not only won't enforce, but aids and abets in the breaking of.
We could afford to take in a heartbeat another 2 million people, another 2 million people, another 2 million people.
We need them to pick the crops.
It is a messed up world.